For the World Wide Web. My name is Joel Villafana, and would you believe it or not, the curtains are coming down on the 2017 Tobago Film Festival. The week flew by too fast. Are you still high on film? Well, this is the official awards ceremony. We are just building up. We are live here at the Central Bank Auditorium, getting you ready for the awards ceremony that will take place a little later on this evening. But a little cocktail reception taking place as we speak. And this evening, what we are doing as we get you ready for the awards, as some of the filmmakers will be really awarded and credited for the great work that they would have done and been working so hard over the years. This evening, we're going to speak to a number of the filmmakers and getting some insight into some of the great work they've done, some of the nominees that are up for awards. So, some 13 awards up for grabs tonight. Some voted by the cinema audience. As many of you turned out, we want to thank you for turning out. You had a wonderful time over the last week. We got a good crowd. It just shows that you really were high on film over the last week. We encourage you to continue to be high on film here in TNT. And hopefully you will see, and you would have voted, as a matter of fact, for some of your favorite films. We have the Flow People's Choice Awards taking place as well tonight. We'll have to see who wins that. But a number of great films we saw over the course of the week, and we are getting ready, as I said, to interview some of the filmmakers. They're standing by, having a drink and just getting ready. Live cocktail reception taking place here. Remember to follow us on Facebook, hashtag ttff17, and of course ttff Film Festival, and hashtag High on Film. Follow us on Instagram and all our social media platforms. We want to thank the folks at 868 Live for making all the live streaming possible. And as the cocktail receptions get ready, we want to bring in our very first filmmaker this evening that we're going to be focusing on. He is standing by. His name is Kevin Ball, and his film Temple in the Sea. Kevin Ball, Temple in the Sea, and he is nominated for the Best TNT Short Film. Now, Kevin, I want to welcome you. Thank you very much. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Good. So, your film, Temple. Yeah. I mean, from where did the idea come from in your mind?
Well, I was just sitting with one of my good friends, Aaron Ramsing, and we were just sitting there completely sober. Yeah. And I said to him, do you know the story about the Temple in the Sea? Right. And he didn't know anything about it. He just knew that it was there, and from there we kind of got on to researching it and kind of roughing out the story, and if we asked, because the story is so old, if we asked 10 people, there would be like 20 responses, So
you knew the story?
Well, I had kind of grew up in the area, right. And I had family in the area, and we used to visit all the time. We didn't really know what it was.
So you're live on Facebook and the entire world, so tell people where you're from and tell us a little bit about that story.
Well, I'm from Claxton Bay, and I visit Waterloo all the time as a kid, and always interested in the story, and we wanted to kind of, I do animation too, yeah. Obviously, yeah. So we wanted to use animation to bring this incredible story to life.
Nice. Now, when bringing it to life, I said, looking at an area in Claxton Bay that nobody knows, what went through your mind in terms of actually telling that story?
I live in Claxton Bay, but the story is actually set in Waterloo, and just hearing things about the story, we wanted to kind of push the visual envelope to do things that live action wouldn't allow us to do, right. Because to make this, to show how this temple was built, using live action would take, $100 million or something, so the doing it with animation, even though animation is still costly, yes. It allows us to do that, yeah.
It's a short film. Just explain that. That means how long? How long was your film?
Right, yeah, my film is 15 minutes long, roughly. We got on Anu Lakan after the TTFC, so, wonderfully sponsored us to kind of flesh out the story and, add another layer to it. And we got John Hussein to do the music, a brilliant musical soundtrack that it has. Patty and Ali did the voice for it wonderfully, and Dion Bukud helped us producing the film and getting the final funds to complete the film. With, everybody here knows, the arts in Trinidad is a difficult thing to fund,
But we're going to see more stuff from you.
Hopefully, Hopefully,
Don't let this be the last film.
Well, you know, hopefully some wonderful philanthropist is looking on right now, you know.
Yes.
And when
looking.
when they see the film,
Right.
you're gonna say, you know, this is what they did with relatively next to no funding, you know. What could they do? Because we're ready to make the feature, you know.
Right.
We're ready to make the feature. We have
Into a full feature.
full feature, you know. We just need somebody to help us pull the trigger on that.
Right. Kevin is, congratulations, nominated for one of his film, the best short film on this evening.
One thing, yeah, I'd just like to say thanks to Tita and Trinidad and Tobago Animation Network for helping me promote the film in the last few weeks coming up to release.
If you did not get a chance to see the film, do check it out. It's called The Temple in the Sea, and the storyline, as I said, based in Waterloo. You want to give us a quick idea of what the storyline is about?
It follows the life of Suda Sadhu, an indentured laborer who came to Trinidad in the early 1900s, and chronicles, you know, the ordeals that he made to build the temple in the sea. What they have there now is just a modern version of the temple, right? But it is an original story. I don't want to give away the whole thing, you know, right? You know, keep watching to find out.
Keep watching. Thank you very much, Kevin. Thank you very much. Guys, let's check out a trailer of Kevin's Temple of the Sea. Yeah, we're back live, and we're continuing to speak to a couple of filmmakers who are up for nominated for awards this evening. We are getting you ready for the award ceremony that will take place inside the Central Bank Auditorium in just a bit. A cocktail party well in effect, and I don't know if you can just pick up, but Jonas is full cocktails. So I have with me this evening Jonas Scholl. He is a filmmaker out of Germany.
Right.
What are you doing in Trinidad making film?
We're very happy to be here with the film. Yeah, I'm from Germany. That's not pretty in the center of the Caribbean, but our film is related to the Caribbean, as we shot in Kingston, Jamaica, and the scenery. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the film, because the film is called it's up for the best feature film, and it's called Kingston Crossroads.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about the film.
The film is a contemporary picture of Jamaica's society and mainly roots reggae, Rasta, but also the problems and sing stories we are talking about. They could be in any country.
What
can transfer many of the stories to other countries.
What got you? What inspired you to go to Jamaica to want to tell this story?
I think the first thing that brought us to Jamaica was mainly the aim for reggae music, roots music. As me and my friend, where we did the film, we were for about 15 years into reggae music, and then we studied film and thought, yeah, the master thesis, let's do something with reggae. Yeah.
You like reggae music?
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, this here is a feature film, it's a documentary. You've done other types of films, or you stick with documentary type film?
Until now, I stick with documentary film because I think stories that happen in real life, no director, no producer will allow you to just write a story that is like stories in real life. You have so many stories outside there. Just pick them up. You don't need to write a story.
And documentaries has always been your thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's always been your thing.
From childhood on.
From childhood. Yeah. Jonas Scholl, it's been taking all over the world, Germany, and he's found his way here in the Caribbean and telling a story about Jamaica. The name of the film, if you haven't seen it, it's Kingston Crossroads, and it's up for an award tonight, Best Feature Film. in the documentary. I want to thank you very much. All the best for you tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now we're going to show you a trailer from the film Jeffrey. That's from the Dominican Republic, and this film is in the competition for Best Feature Film Documentary as well. It's called Jeffrey. Take a look at the trailer.
Ahora mismo tú tienes una sola pistola. Yo cuando...
Ahora imito, yo me la
El ladrón tiene diferentes pistolas. El policía vamos a tener una pistola.
Los tres brazos, mi barrio, mi vida. Venga a visitar más abajo, la mina. Los tres brazos, mi barrio, mi vida. Venga a visitar más abajo, la mina. Hace mucho tiempo yo quería decirte, no es una belleza y en el mundo existe. Óyete bonita, échate pa' acá. Ven a escuchar lo que yo voy a confesar. Hola, mi nombre es Jeffrey. En mi partida de nacimiento aparezco con el nombre de Joselito. Según mi madre, ese nombre me lo puso mi papá. Gracias a Dios, ella me llamó Jeffrey. Cuando estoy triste me gusta ir a ese árbol, pero antes de que oscurezca, porque después de las 6 de la tarde ese árbol camina. Mi debilidad es mi madre. Yo trabajo para ella, para ayudarla y para pagar la casa.
Yo tengo un par de canciones ahí que cuando tire una que se pegue le voy a tirar las otras atrás.
Yo tengo muchos sueños. Uno de ellos es ser cantante. Con mi hermano Jason.
Cuando tire una, le tiro la otra atrás. ¡Fum!
Los tres brazos, mi barrio, mi vida. Venga a visitarlo más abajo, la mina. Los tres brazos, mi barrio, mi vida. Venga a visitarlo más abajo, la mina. Hace mucho tiempo yo quería decirte, no es una belleza y en el mundo existe. Óyete bonita, échate pa' acá. Ven a escuchar lo que yo voy a confesar.
So we're back. Welcome back to Facebook Live. We are here for the award. We are live. Yes. We are live. We are live. So we just heard from Germany. Now we're going all the way to St. Anne's in Trinidad. I have with me another filmmaker that's up for an award this evening. Her name is Maya Kozia, and her film is called Short Drop, and it's nominated this evening for Best TNT Short Film. When you say short film, Maya, it's how long?
28 minutes, so it's a long short film.
I like that. It's a long short film. To fill 28 minutes is not easy.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit. I mean, Short Drop, for those who would not have seen it over the last week, give me a little sneak peek as what it's all about.
Short Drop is about a lonely man whose car gets mistaken for a taxi during rush hour in Port of Spain. And his car becomes a host of a variety of characters throughout the night. So.
This is a real Trini story.
Yes, very Trini, lots of fun and great performances from the actors.
Yeah. So, I mean, did you see this happen in Trinidad, or what inspired this story? This is a real story?
Well, I actually went to film school in the States, and when I wrote this, I really missed home. So I just wanted to have a story where I could kind of remember a lot of characters that I missed. So using a taxi was a way to bring people from different walks of life in Trinidad together in a small, intimate space. Yeah.
So when you look at, I mean, you just said you went to film school. You took this seriously, Maya. You wanted to do this.
Yes, I actually have a background in fine arts. So in high school, I went to Holy Name Convent. And I took a lot of classes in painting and at Cape level, and when I applied for schools I just wanted to be an artist. I didn't know exactly where I wanted to channel that, and only after enrolling in college I decided I wanted to stick to film and kind of like, you know, use that medium. So. Do
you mind I ask you how old you are? You look young.
I'm 24.
No, that's really good. So I mean, this is your first attempt at a film?
No, in 2013, another short film I made called Shan showed at the festival.
Right.
But I was still in school at the time, so I wasn't able to be here for any of it. So this is my first time actually being at the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival.
On the red carpet.
very excited. I've never experienced it before, so I'm very excited to be here for it.
And congratulations on being nominated. Yeah, so it's called Short Drop. And I said, just if you know what a short drop is, check out the film. If you're in Trinidad, you will know what a short drop is, and it's exactly about that. Yeah, thank you very much. Maya Co's here. Congratulations on your nomination. You think you're going to win tonight?
I don't know what to say, but whoever wins, I'm very happy for them, you know. I mean, it's a community. Trinidad is so small, it has to be a community, so.
Great. Maya, I want to congratulate Maya. We have one more that we have standing by. We have Juliet Coward, so we can probably make our way. We can look for Juliet. Juliet is somewhere around, so we're walking through. Stay with us. We're live, folks. We're high on film this evening. Would you believe the week has passed? The TNT Film Festival already out and gone, and the curtains are coming down as we speak. Live cocktail reception as we speak, getting ready for the award ceremony at the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival. Juliet is across there. Let's go. Hello, Juliet. I'm coming on this side. How are you? So, Juliet, let me get your information. So it's Juliet Macaulay, and Juliet, her film is called Cathedral, and she was nominated for Best Experimental Film. Juliet, when I saw that, I just wanted you to explain what an experimental film is all about.
Well, that's a tricky one. I mean, experimental film, I think, is non-linear, non-necessarily fiction. It's using the visual, media. It could be photography, it could be video, but in a way that is expressing concepts that could be abstract. It could be personal, often use a lot of metaphors sometimes. So it's basically, it's like a little snapshot of art that's sort of out of the box from a usual film.
So no actors, actresses? Is it no actors?
I mean, sometimes people might use it, but very often it's just a lot of visual images that are depicting a theme, an idea, a story, a metaphor.
Is this happening? Is this getting a little more popular? Has it been around a while, or we just probably don't know about here in Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah, I mean, it's very new. I mean, in the past it's actually been called just new media, and I think it is slowly catching on. I mean, it's more something that you would see like in a museum or an art gallery, not necessarily a film festival, which I'm glad they're having a chance to let people express themselves this way. But I hope slowly and surely they'll catch on more, because it's a chance actually for a filmmaker like me to sort of play with, a non-linear concept.
What sent you in that direction? Were you looking to experiment with something else? I mean,
from the first 5 years ago, the first time I came to the festival and I saw the experimental video pieces, from that minute I was like, I want to do something, but I just got caught up doing other projects and other films, and so this year when I saw that the topic was bearings, and I just shot this very simple image in a cathedral, and I combined it with another image, and I thought, this sort of fits in quite well with the...
So let's talk a little bit about the storyline, because I'm supposing there's a storyline connecting the dots. It's called The Cathedral. I mean, for those who would not have seen it, give us a little sneak peek.
All right, so Cathedral is essentially very simple. The synopsis is, it's a woman's spiritual journey to a different type of church. And it's essentially a simple shot of walking out of a church into light. The doorway is, the way the sun was coming in was just pure light. But that slowly merged with the same person walking in the Bamboo Cathedral. So it's combining these two very, places that have a lot of sort of divinity and peace. And for me, it was sort of symbolizing sort of maybe my move away from being involved with traditional religion into something that feels more suited for me, more in tune, just being aware of nature. I feel really close to something higher and bigger than me when I'm in nature.
So it was almost like a personal story for you.
Yeah, so it was very personal. And I think that's what a lot of experimental film tends to be, sort of like a personal reflection on an idea or a theme.
If you haven't seen an experimental film, I mean, this just by her explanation, it sounds like something interesting that you need to check out.
Yeah, definitely. And I was telling all my filmmaker friends, go and see experimental films. It's a way to sort of think outside of the box.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a documentarian or even if you're a filmmaker and you're doing like a dream sequence or wanting to do something that's a little bit an unusual twist, you can look at experimental films and, get some ideas, get some thinking out of the box.
And she definitely thought out of the boxes. Juliet Macaulay, thank you very much. Congratulations on your work. Hope you win tonight.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right, guys, we spoke to some of the finest filmmakers this evening. All of them nominated for awards here this evening. We're getting ready to take you live to the auditorium where the actual award ceremony, some 13 awards up for grabs this evening. Who will take them away? You got to stay tuned. We're live on Facebook. My name is Joel Villafana. Such a pleasure being here. Remember, the Film Festival 2017 edition is over, but we want you, Trinidad and Tobago, to remain high on film. Have a good night.
How's your pa doing?
He's not doing so good, and it's like it getting worse.
Them can't kill you, but I would have told you all, tell your mother that the boss come home.
Come here.
Ain't he the man who Rosalie did show the place when others did just move up here last month?
Rosalie? I want to go in the bush with him. Let's take a diary tomorrow.
Dari? Oh, you mean the man with the Creole wife?
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
Only land.
Hey, always keep a cutlass in your hand when you're in the bush, boy. You never know what could happen. You don't give me that. You don't give me that. You come down the beach. And down the beach, people don't know nothing about bush.
This life ain't easy. Matter what it seems. Still I'm holding on.
You enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it back, yeah.
Got to make it now on my own.
She's some Sunday Granny.
I see.
I know my spirit is calling. Sunshine lover, sweet, sweet lover, sacred lover, holy lover.
I thought you was different, but you just like blasted Joe and all the rest of them drunk. Don't roll me.
Get into that lazy, man. There's something to make them get fierce.
No secondary help!
Listen to me, good shell, and you ain't stupid. I love this land too bad, boy. I believe in land. I'm planting the land.
why this happened? Too much drama in this house.
I am shocked that you would think that I would tell people's business just like that. Heather, hear stories. Relax, one blade won't kill me.
Is there any reason you are in my room?
Everyone's here, you don't know that. Everyone.
A scene? I will show you a scene!
Right, I'm going by the grocery. Tell Christina I'll be back.
You mean Paula? We in Blanche shares.
We like curly hair, but we only like a certain kind of curl. My grandmother actually used to refer to my hair as goat shit.
Literally been called everything from hard head, china green, patch, name anything.
I would have children with you because you make nice baby. Yeah, my ex actually would always talk to me about relaxing my hair.
How's your pa doing?
He's not doing so good, and it's like it getting worse.
Them can't kill me, but I just told the boy, tell your mother that the boss come home.
Come here.
Ain't he the man who Rosalie did show the place when others did just move up here last month?
Rosalie? I want to go in the bush with me. Best I could hurry tomorrow.
Dari? Oh, you mean the man with the Creole wife?
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
Only land.
Hey, always keep your cutlass in your hand when you're in the bush, boy. You never know what could happen. You don't give me that. You don't give me that. You come down the beach. And down the beach, people don't know nothing about bush.
This life ain't easy. Matter what it seems. Still I'm holding on.
You enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it bad, girl.
Drifting on the river. Got to make it now on my own.
She's some Sunday Granny.
I see.
I know my spirit is calling. Sunshine lover, sweet, sweet lover, sacred lover, holy lover.
I thought he was different, but you just like blasted Joe and all the rest of them drunk. Don't roll me.
Get into that lazy, man. There's something to make them get fierce.
No secondary help!
Listen to me, good shell, and you ain't stupid. I love this land too bad, boy. I believe in land. I'm planting the land.
Jordan? Cake. Fucking cake. Jeez. Well, you know why this happened? Too much drama in this house.
I am shocked that you would think that I would tell people's business just like that. Heather, here's stories. Relax, one plate won't kill me.
Is there any reason you are in my room?
Everyone's here. You don't know that. Everyone.
A scene? I will show you a scene.
Right, I'm going by the grocery. Tell Christina I'll be back.
You mean Paula? Queen Blanche shares.
We like curly hair, but we only like a certain kind of curl. My grandmother actually used to refer to my hair as goat shit.
Literally been called everything from hard head, chana green, patch patch, name anything.
I would have trouble with you because you make stereo.
Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival, our week-long celebration of Caribbean film and the region's filmmakers, packed with workshops, panels, presentations, parties and films. And what a crazy week it's been for the Caribbean. The hurricanes and tropical storms, as well as flooding, have tested the region's mettle. The outpouring of love and support for our Caribbean neighbors facing the worst possible disasters in recorded history has been touching and moving beyond words. And by the same token, this week, there's also been an amazing outpouring of love, enthusiasm, and appreciation for Caribbean film. Film after film has been sold out, sought after, discussed, cherished, cried through, or created laughter. The cinematography and the storylines have moved us beyond words, raising our spirits in these challenging times and building a renewed belief in the talent and prospects of Caribbean cinema. San Fernando, fully packed. UE, Tobago, and of course, Movie Town, Port of Spain. We've seen investors step forward to build the industry. Maybe not enough, but it's a good start. We've seen young emerging filmmakers and actors raising the bar and making their mark, exposing a raw talent that if honed, oh boy, we're on to something big. The stories we've seen have echoed our joy, our pain, our fear, our doubt, our achievements and hopes and dreams. They speak to the intellectual, visceral, spiritual, and physical space that we Caribbean people occupy. Who else knows about hard head and surf here? Taking a short drop for a crazy weekend and then back to Freeport, where we might catch a glimpse of a Moko Jambi, while enjoying some green days by the river with an old salty dog looking for métivé in Paramin. And sure, there are some lies we tell, like all men are dogs, sometimes said in protest or to just cheer up. And even if sometimes life feels like a dark horror, we're dancing on the edge. And as any Trini knows, once we're in frame, we're far from finished. And we won't wither or be invisible. This isn't a time to die, but rather to be a renegade. We jammin' still. It's this us that Hollywood doesn't yet know. It's this us that our filmmakers take and craft. And when they are finished, we see ourselves up there on the big screen, and it's exciting. We're high on film. And it's on this high that we begin tonight's celebration in recognition of the work of the Caribbean's finest filmmakers. We begin with the best film as decided by a youth jury sponsored by RBC Royal Bank. The winner of the best film category will receive 5,000 TT dollars. For the fourth year, a youth jury aged between 16 and 21 and mentored by film critic B.C. Perez viewed and deliberated on 7 films with young protagonists. This year's jury members are Dominic Adele Branch, Anis Khan George, Charles Arjun Bechu, Josiah Prasad, Nikolai Rampasad, Shania Duncan, and Shavana Miraj. The films in competition are Green Days by the River, Michael Mulida, Trinidad and Tobago. Moko Jambi, Vashti Anderson, Trinidad and Tobago. Rainbow, David Mela and Andres Cubelo, Dominican Republic. The Violin Teacher, Sejeu Machado, Brazil. El Techo, Patricia Ramos, Cuba. Kayla, Bibiana Gomez Echevry, Colombia. We would like to invite the youth jury on stage to present this award. And now to build a little suspense, the winner is El Techo, Patricia Ramos, Cuba.
Yasmani!
Es de tu puto perreo.
Niño, ese sosiego no existe.
Soledad.
Unfortunately, the filmmaker could not be here with us this evening, so we'd like to invite Melvina Hazard of the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival to please accept this award on their behalf. Let's have another round of applause for our winner and also for our youth jury. Thank you. Now we move on to the Future Critics Prize, sponsored by RBC Royal Bank. The prize comes with a cash prize of 5,000 TT dollars. For the second consecutive year, this initiative sought to prepare students of the Ken Gordon School of Journalism at the College of Science, Technology and Applied Arts of Trinidad and Tobago, COSTAT, for the rigor, best practices and industry standards of critical film analysis and festival reporting. 10 students from the program were selected to write critical reviews of films under the mentorship of film critic and journalist B.C. Perez for posting on the TTFF website and social media platforms during the festival. Now, at the conclusion of the festival, the best future critic has been selected on the basis of the quality of their writing and analysis, their ability to meet tight deadlines, and the number of reviews published. We would like to invite Mr. B.C. Perez on stage to present this award. The Future Critics Prize goes to Kirk Bajan. Kirk, if you would like to say a few words.
Well, first of all, let me thank COSTAT for affording me the opportunity to participate in this. Mr. Joel Nanton, thank you very much. Also the TNT Film Festival, Mr. B.C. Perez, Ms. Melvina Hazard, you all really were supportive as well, and it was really nice to see my reviews up. It brought a sense of pride in me. And also to all the filmmakers, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be receiving an award. And I hope to see more quality films from the Caribbean and Trinidad and Tobago, because I know that it has immense talent right here within our island.
Congratulations to you, Kurt. We now move on to the Amnesty International Human Rights Award. This is the third year that Amnesty International is sponsoring this Human Rights Award, which comes with a cash prize of 5,000 TT dollars. This year's jury comprised Gregory Salone Seal, Coordinator, Citizen Security Program in the Ministry of National Security; Pamela Carmona, Regional Youth and Activism Coordinator for the Americas at Amnesty International Americas Regional Office; and Dr. Gabrielle Hossain, Head of the Institute for Gender and Development Studies at the University of the West Indies. And the films in competition are Cargo, Kareem Mortimer, The Bahamas; Between Two Shores, from Santo Domingo to Puente Pitre, Mariette Montpierre, Guadeloupe; Jeffrey, Yanelis Perez, Dominican Republic. We would like to invite jury member Gregory Salone Seal to come up and present this award. And the winner of the Amnesty International Human Rights Prize, Cargo, Kareem Mortimer of the Bahamas. Congratulations once again to the winner. Unfortunately, he could not be here this evening, but we would like to invite Melvina Hazard of the TNT Film Festival to accept the second award. Thank you so much, Gregory. And now, the best TV film and development sponsored by BP Trinidad and Tobago, a cash prize of $7,000 TT. This award seeks to make a contribution towards the completion of a local narrative or documentary feature film currently in pre-production, which is being made by a TT resident or national and is being made in this country. The nominations for this award are Buffalipso, Akila Stewart; Scraps, the animated series, Kevin Ball; The Secret War, Christopher Dinchong; Scattered, Karen Martinez and Georgia Popowell; Angels in Tunapuna, Sonia Dumas; Run, Sean Hodgkinson; Hushabye, Tarumi Ludes Joseph; Dr. Bruce Paddington, founder and festival director of the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival, to present this award. And the winner of the Best Film in Development is Scattered, Georgia Popwell and Karen Martinez. if you'd like to say a couple words.
I'd just like to say this is an amazing award. We're so grateful to BPTT and to the Film Festival. We hope this is the start of a great journey to get scattered onto the big screen.
And a few more people to thank in addition to TTFF and BPTT. We want to thank TTFF for supporting this project in the Caribbean Film Mart for the last 2 years, the British Council for helping us develop the script to the point where we could get this, in the making development workshops, and Film TT also for a development grant we've received, and our producer, Leslie Ann McFarlane, for really kind of like coming on board last year with us and helping us, you know, almost get this to the point where we can do this. I think the hunger we have seen for films, the arguments we've heard about films this year, and just the sold-out screenings show that, you know, people here really, really want to see stories that are relevant to our hopes and dreams. So I hope that this award is a sign that the corporate community will continue to support film and creativity in this country. Thank you.
Invest in film.
Thank you and congratulations. Now on to the award for the Best Experimental Film, sponsored by the TTFF. It comes with a prize of 5,000 TT dollars. We are honored to have the Vice Minister of Culture of Costa Rica, Mr. Max Valverde, to present this award. And the films in competition are Chaotic Beauty, Deandre Caprice Davis of Jamaica; Cathedral, Juliet Macaulay, Trinidad and Tobago; Re-Forget, Volney Smith, Barbados; Xerox Island, Alex Kelly, Trinidad and Tobago; Address to the Nation, Richard Rawlins, Trinidad and Tobago; Uncertainty and Failure, Luis Vasquez La Roche, Joanne Helfer, Venezuela and Scotland; Afloat, Devon Narayan Singh of the USA; and After La Monte Young, Sandra Vivas of Dominica. And the winner of the Best Experimental Film is Chaotic Beauty, Deandre Caprice Davis, Jamaica.
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank National Gallery of Jamaica for pushing me to, you know, for the support and saying that, you know, doing something different in Jamaica, you know, you should, you know, submit to different festivals, and all friends that helped me to edit and create this experimental film. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you, Deandre. Now on to the People's Choice Award, sponsored by Flow. Each comes with a cash prize of $1,000. The People's Choice Awards are decided on by the film viewing audience. I would like to invite Cindy Ann Gatt, Director, Marketing Flow, to present these awards. For the People's Choice Award for a short film, the winner is, now we have long suspense, Salty Dog, Oliver Mill.
You're gonna catch a taxi. Where you gonna go?
You don't worry about me. I could find my own way back home.
Okay. Who you even think you is? Huh? Your son. Something that's clearly never made it through that thick skull of yours.
You can't keep me here like if I was your damn prisoner. It's a free country.
I don't have time to do this right now, you know.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him.
And I don't want to hear about any more of your antics today.
And I don't want to hear any more about them funeral homes.
They're retirement homes.
What's the difference?
Hello. I'd just like to say thank you so much, everyone, to the festival for having us, to my incredibly talented, hardworking cast and crew who all put tons of effort into making this film happen, and to our sponsors, Republic Bank and Dream Big. And yeah, to the audience, everyone who came out and voted for the film, and to all the other great filmmakers here in the room. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Oliver. We now move on to the People's Choice Award for a documentary film. And the winner is... Sophia Shari Petty.
You're beautiful in your natural state and you shouldn't change anything about yourself. It doesn't have to get preachy. It could just be like the books you choose to introduce to children. Let us see ourselves more. And the more we see ourselves, we'll be able to accept ourselves in all in its entirety. Just as another hairstyle is so normal to society, and it shouldn't be like a big shock to see an afro.
She's not here, so we would like to invite Melvina Hazard of the TTFF to accept this award on her behalf. Thank you, Melvina. And for the final People's Choice Award, which is for a narrative feature film, the winner is... Green Days by the River, Michael Mulida.
Ain't he the man who Rosalie did show the place when all of them just moved up here last month?
Rosalie?
That's my room.
I want to go in the bush with Miss Agadari tomorrow.
Gidari? What you mean the man with the Creole rifle?
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
Only land.
Oh,
Hey, always keep your cutlass in your hand when you're in the bush, boy. You never know what could happen.
Good night, everyone. I think this one means that local film is hopeful. We have plenty more to come in terms of, I know, the industry and everybody, and corporate Trinidad hopefully seeing the fruits of investing in local films. I want to thank everybody who worked on the film. We have some actors here. To show the dedication, even the producer, Christian James, is on here because he went to Tobago to drop off a DCP. So Movie Town can play tomorrow, which has been all cinemas nationwide, which I think is a good thing too, to celebrate that. To make this film, a lot of people had to sacrifice a lot of different things, and I was from crew, being uncomfortable, to actually make this film in the bush, basically. We had, we had to ask a lot of people, even my parents. My dad is exec producer because I had to be like, Daddy, I put some money in this. But I just want to thank my parents for supporting, thank everybody who helped us make the movie, and thank God too for helping us.
Thank you all, and congratulations. films in a range of categories. We would like to thank the members of the TTFF 2017 jury for giving their time and expertise. The jury features members are Joanne Butcher, industry specialist based in the US, Priscilla Anani, director of the Children of the Mountain, Steve Zebina, director of cinema and film festival Rencontre Cinemas, Martinique. The shorts jury comprised Anne-Marie Moret, screenwriter and director, Dion Boucou, filmmaker, and Samuel Chauvin, founder and manager of Promenade Film, France. Thank you, all. Let's have a round of applause for our jury. So we begin with the jury prizes for Trinidad and Tobago films, sponsored by the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and the Arts. Films in these categories are directed or produced by a Trinidadian citizen or permanent resident. I would like to invite Mr. Marlon de Beek, Cultural Officer at the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and the Arts, to present these awards. For the jury prize for the Best Trinidad and Tobago Short Film, the nominations are Short Drop, Maya Cozier, Salty Dog, Oliver Milne, Visibly Me, Nicola Cross, and Temple in the Sea, Kevin Ball. And the winner of the Best Trinidad and Tobago Short Film, Short Drop, Maya Cozier.
Mom, this is not a taxi.
Excuse me? You have a problem?
I don't think that's why the taxi. Just
today making a real hot.
So many people gave up their time and their energy and put everything aside to help me. Mom and Dad, like they were on set every day. From Trinidad, Alba, Janine, Kyle, you all really connected with the characters personally, and it was just such a surreal experience seeing everybody these characters. So much, thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you, Maya. We now move on to the jury prize for the Best Trinidad and Tobago. The Sun, and Green Days by the River, Michael Mulida. And the winner of the Best Trinidad and Tobago Feature Film is Green Days by the River, Michael Mulida.
You enjoying it? I'm enjoying it, bad girl. The girl named June. She's from Stanley Grande.
I see.
I know my spirit is calling. Sunshine, sweet sleep, sexy lover.
All right. And I would like to thank the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival having us as opening film. Yeah. And, you know, just for promoting us and supporting us over the years too, because it's been a long relationship with the film festival. And for this one, because it's best feature film, I want to thank the producer and I will thank all the actors for their performances. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael. And now for the best short sponsored by Flow, which comes with a $5,000 TT cash prize. The nominations are Consana Alegría, Claudia Munoz, Cuba. Tumor d'Amour, Caroline Jules, Guadeloupe, France. Chocolate, Fernando Peña, Dominican Republic. Paddling Spirit, a portrait of the artist Laura Facey, Amanda Sands, Jamaica. Fefe Limbe, Julien Siloré, Guadeloupe. I would like to invite Cindy Ann Gatt, Director, Marketing Flow, to present these awards. And the winner of the Best Short Film, Fefe Limbe, Julien Siloré, Guadeloupe.
Ça veut moi aller, hein, mais on pas trouvé ça bien, et puis on pas trop hyper intéressé non.
Quand on fait vie à vous, quand on espère faire vivre tout seul, on veut faire une vie à vous, qu'on va pas tout seul.
Moi, on va chercher des liens.
Qui vient? On va acheter des liens. Ou pas de l'argent pour acheter 3 fusils pour mettre à casa pour faire la lumière, mais on peut comprendre que partir en France, c'est quelque chose de bien. Qui j'en veut faire?
Un jour, Delia, c'est ça, maman, choisi Delia pour vivre avec moi. Là, Delia, c'est là qu'il y a aussi.
Mais encore merde, moi, avec l'affaire Delia.
Unfortunately, the filmmaker could not be with us this evening, but I think you know that Melvina Hazard of the TTFF is here to accept the award on their behalf. And now for the Best Documentary Feature, sponsored by Flow, which comes with a $10,000 TT cash prize. The nominations are Jeffrey, Yanelis Perez, Dominican Republic, and Kingston Crossroads, Oliver Becker, Jonas Scholl, Germany and Jamaica. And the winner of the Best Film Documentary is Jeffrey, Yanelis Perez, Dominican Republic.
Para ayudarla.
No son hijos míos, yo los tengo.
Tengo muchos sueños. Uno de ellos es ser cantante.
Otro abrazo, mi barrio, mi vida. Venga, visítalo más abajo.
Let's have a round of applause for the winner and also for Melvina Hazard of the TTFF, who is here to accept the award on their behalf. Thank you, Melvina. And now for Best Narrative Feature Film, sponsored by Flow, which also comes with a $10,000 TT cash prize. The nominations are Cargo, Kareem Mortimer, The Bahamas. El Techo, Patricia Ramos, Cuba. Santa y Andres, Carlos Lechuga, Cuba. Ultimos Días en La Habana, Fernando Perez, Cuba. And the winner is El Techo, Patricia Ramos, Cuba.
Aquí no. Un negocio de comida italiana. Ese es el 35. Vendedor elaborador de bebidas y alimentos gastronómicos que ejerce la actividad en su domicilio mediante el uso de mesa y sillas banquetas hasta 50 cantidades. Si yo me sumo un montón de recetas, podemos hacer berenjenas a la parmesana, una pasta a la carritera, un farfalle a la siciliana.
Pito, pizza nomás, brother.
Bueno, hay pizza siciliana. Tu papá sabe hacerla, ¿no?
Claro.
A truly regional festival means that filmmakers are spread abroad. Please allow me to welcome Melvina Hazard of the TTFF to accept the award on their behalf. Let's now give one last round of applause to everyone who has helped make the festival a success. Sponsors and partners, festival team, friends of the festival, and of course you, filmmakers and guests who have been part of TTFF 17. We now have a few closing remarks from TTFF's presenting sponsor, Flo. Please welcome again Ms. Cindy Angat.
Thank you, Goldalee. Good evening to Bruce, Annabelle, Majella, and the rest of the Trinidad Tobago Film Festival team, representatives of the Government of Trinidad and Tobago, and members of the diplomatic missions who supported the hosting of TTFF 2017, directors, financiers, actors, parents, and judges of the films in contention, and all of the films shown over the past week in venues throughout Trinidad and Tobago, fellow sponsors, invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you for your support of the 2017 edition of the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival. Unfortunately, I was under the weather for the past few weeks, and while I made the effort to attend the opening ceremony and to come tonight, I was unable to see any of the films this year with the exception of the commendable Green Days by the River. I have, however, spoken with some of my fellow colleagues who viewed some of the movies, and they spoke highly of the quality of the films shown. They are of the usual high standard. They also spoke of the audience attendance to the movies they watched. They said the cinemas were full, full, full. They said in some instances, ushers had to guide persons to seats. That's fantastic. We haven't seen that before. Congratulations to all the filmmakers, particularly those who have taken home awards this evening. Let's give a passionate round of applause to the winners. And also to the event team for the TTFF. Without them, this was not possible. I also want to congratulate and thank all of the sponsors who work with the TTFF team. Kudos must be given for their continued support to the event, to the development of the film industry, and to local content. I know you guys, like the rest of us at Flow, do it for many reasons, but most of all, we do it for the love of film, Trinidad and Tobago, and our wider region. Of the latter, I'd like to take a moment to speak about development that has taken place within the CNW Communications family, of which Flow is a part. It's something I want you to place on your radar as well. Last week, in response to the devastation wrought by on our Caribbean neighbors by the unprecedented hurricane season, which isn't over yet, the CEO of CNW Communications, John Reed, announced the launch of the CNW Charitable Foundation. I know Bruce and Annabelle will remember John fondly, as he was the MD for Trinidad when we signed on to support the film festival back in about 2008. The CNW Charitable Foundation was born in the first instance to assist in the recovery of the islands affected by the hurricanes Irma and Maria. But following that, the foundation will support corporate social responsibility projects in our markets across the Caribbean and Latin America. CNW Communications has already donated $3.5 million to the foundation, and over the next weeks, we'll be launching campaigns in all of the markets in which we do business to double that amount. In Trinidad, we have already started supporting our Caribbean neighbors. We have shipped supplies to ensure that we can have our businesses as possible. We're currently with internal staff and their friends and families to donate through Flow, needed items and money to assist those in need, and we'll be expanding this initiative through the CNW Charitable Foundation over the next 7 days. And ask that you support us as we get the C&W Charitable Foundation up and running. I think we have seen time and time again, especially through film, that though the waters of the Atlantic Ocean separate us, there's much more that holds us together. Before I leave, I want to offer congratulations to all of you on another successful Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival. Thank you so much for your time and support, and have a good night.
Thank you, Ms. Gatt, and also thank you to Flo for your continued partnership. Well, over the past few weeks, the instrumental of this particular song has become the signature tune of the festival. And performing it live for us tonight, please welcome the much-loved Freetown Collective.
Oh, we're loved, are we? Thank you. I don't know. Sitting on a river. Yes, so Born Soldiers will come, but that's not the first song we're going to do. We're really, really glad and just happy to be here tonight, and congratulations to all the filmmakers and everybody's part, everybody's done everything. You see Perez, the most sarcastic man for Caribbean. We love you, man. All right. As soon as we get it out, we can start. I want to take this moment to just really thank our supporting singers, because, you know, when we look at film sets and stuff, there's so many people it takes to make the film, and in the end, we usually just see the director and the actors, whatever. There's so many other people, and a lot of people just don't know how much they mean to us and how much they assist us. So we just give them a round of applause before we even start. We had to perform at a school today, and it was just Lou and I for the first time in a long time. I stood there like, it's like, oh, damn. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Lord. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Lord. Come on, come on, come on.
It's like they never have a good thing to say. No way. But if you want to change the world outside, have a little Freetown inside. Crazy, I'm losing my mind. There's no other way to save me. Works every time, and I'll be I don't belong here, no. So I won't belong here, I'll be gone. Before you count, oh. Any color that makes me feel like I don't belong here, no. So I won't belong here, I'll be gone. Before you count. There would be a whole lot of hell to pay. Hey, so I got to find my hiding place. you to know you're not alone. I'll be outside trying to paint my new sky red. I paint it blue, I paint it green, or any color that makes me feel alive. I don't belong here, no, so I won't belong here. I'll be gone before you count, before you count. Oh, one more time, I'll be outside trying to paint my new sky red. I paint it blue, I paint it green, or any color that makes me feel alive. I don't belong here, so I won't belong here. I'll be gone before you count, before you count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've been on a, was it 17 schools now? 17 school tour, you know, seeing what's going on in the nation. It's quite interesting out there. It's quite interesting out there. If you all haven't been to some of these schools, you should just go and walk around in the school. You get a whole new perspective. There are a lot of films to be made out there. Trinidad I come from, but I don't sing about rum, mama. One soul, that's like my meditation. See, my father raised me right, and my mother make me strong. I'm a one soul, that's like my meditation. And if his love lift me up, tell me who go bring me down. I'm a one soul, that's like my meditation. I'm a one soul, that's my meditation. Check, lineage in the library. I laugh at the chain up and the things I see, cause I'm a Trini who don't follow everything I see. Worldly artifacts they want to bring by me. So what? Them I alone bad like a revelation. I use shining bush as my medication. West Indian reader began my education. My common sense higher than them elevation. I see what I will make up. Snake poison. Should the bush we send a message faster than Verizon? This is Bungie Galley alongside Freetown. We free the music and free the sound. Hey, the Trinidad I come from. Me up, tell me who go bring me down. We standing firm, this new generation. I'm a born soldier, check my meditation. Well, I
never you trust them, not for a minute. Always on the screen, coming with another gimmick. I push you to the limit, whatever you believe in, it is your prerogative, so do it if you're willing. My brothers have the killing, cause all we kill is willing. Musically given, now we're driven the messages make a roll, yeah. Control, yeah. Trinidad I come from, but I don't sing about rum. I'm a born soldier, check my meditation. You see my father raised me right, and my mother make me strong. I'm a born soldier, check my meditation. And if his love lift me up, tell me who gon' bring it down, down, down. See we standing firm, this new generation. I'm a born soldier, check my meditation. Well, give me some new, I give me some fresh. Well, give me some that you never give nobody else. I want to hear soul when it talking, heart when it beating. I'll never leave you alone. And yes, the battle might be critical, but damages are minimal. My father is the general, cannot be no criminal. No, we never giving up, not until we reach the top. Blessings just overflow. With Trinidad I come from, but I don't sing about rum. I'm a born soldier, check my meditation. You see my father raised me right, and my mother make me strong. I'm a born soldier, check my meditation. Love lift me up, can't you see his love? Born soldier, check my meditation. I say we standing firm, this new generation. I'm a born one soldier, time with me now. Said I'm a born soldier. Well, I'm a born soldier, check my meditation. I'm a born soldier. Well, I'm a born soldier, check my meditation now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Anybody want to come and sing it? Yeah, na 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 na. Oh ba 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 yeah. Oh ba 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 ba. What? See when the valley couldn't hold me, they throw me in the river, thinking I would drown, but man a good swimmer, oh yeah. Whoa, oh, yeah. And when the river didn't throw me, they throw me in the fire, but the fire just cool, cool. Alright, bring him here. So I'm gonna bring Malini. Everybody say hi, Malini. As I said before, we really appreciate them and we always like to give them a chance. Always like to give you all a chance to hear them sing and to give them a chance to just play the chords a little bit. So it's Malini. She is the top of the harmony. Go on, Malini, girl.
When, yeah. When the valley couldn't hold me, they throw me in the river, thinking I was drunk, but man a good swimmer.
Man a good swimmer, boy.
Oh, yeah. And when the river couldn't drown me, they throw me in the fire, but the fire just cool.
Take me higher now.
I said the fire just cool.
Come on, don't be lazy, we're getting paid for this. Oh, yeah.
The fire just cool.
And this, so in every chord there is discord. This is Tishana. Everybody say hi, Tishana. People that can't scandalize you. What, Tishana, girl?
When anybody could hold me, they throw me in the river, thinking I was drunk, but woman a good swimmer.
Woman a good swimmer. Oh, yeah.
Church now.
I'ma believe.
I feel like I believe in something.
If I just cool, if I just cool, if I just cool.
Alright.
If I just cool, if I just
well, this is Freetown Collective Live.
If I just
really hope you enjoyed yourself tonight. Big up all the winners on the inside. No one ever loses, right?
If I just cool.
Yeah, na 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 na. Oh ba 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 ba. Oh ba 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 ba.
Let's hear it one more time for Freetown Collective. We're almost at the end of this evening's ceremony, but before we say goodbye, we'd like to invite all of the awardees onto the stage for pictures and some more applause. Malvina, after all. Thank you all for coming, and for those of you who wish that the evening would never end, we will be heading over to Drink Lounge and Bistro in Woodbrook, All right? So please, awardees, come up on stage. Let's take some pictures. Everyone else, have a wonderful night. Get home safely. Or to drink safely.